Hey everybody, this is Miss Peachy from WCA Biology class, and today we are looking at Unit 3, Lesson 8, Interactions Between Systems. Now this is a fairly short lesson, so I didn't put a ton in your lesson notes guide for you. Essentially what they're saying is that when you are a multi-celled organism, that you have many different specialized types of cells that work together to form organs, right? And then those organs will work together to perform a function. We call that an organ system. And then sometimes you even have interactions between systems as well. So even though we oftentimes break down multicellular organisms into different components, realize that the whole organism is working kind of together to maintain homeostasis in that organism. So this first chart is just kind of breaking down different body systems and their functions. Digestive, releasing nutrients from food for energy, growth, and maintenance. Respiratory, exchange gases between internal and external environments. Circulatory, transport oxygen and nutrients. Reproductive is to produce egg and sperm that will unite to create offspring and ensure the survival of the species. The nervous system to receive stimuli and control activities, endocrine system to produce hormones, skeletal system to provide protection of important organs and structure of the body, and the muscular is to enable movement. And all of these have their own functions, but they also work together for a common purpose, which is to sustain life. Or we also often will say to maintain homeostasis, which goes hand in hand. I mean, in order to sustain life, you have to maintain homeostasis. Here, that's kind of breaking down into some overall models of the different body systems here. You can kind of see them here. And so it's kind of looking at some examples of how they work together going forward here. So as a function of the circulatory system is to move blood containing oxygen and nutrients around the body, like the heart is pumping to move blood around the body. But the brain also then is going to regulate the heart, regulate the beating of the heart, the nervous system. The heart has its own specific kind of nervous system, really, that controls the contractions of the heart to make sure they're beating in rhythm. And so you have here an interaction between the nervous system and the um, cardiovascular system, right? Even breaking down that cardiovascular system into veins and arteries, you can see the venous system, which is to return blood to the heart, and the arterial system, which is to take blood away from the heart. And it just kind of goes, talking more specifically about the circulatory system here, how veins return blood to the heart that's deoxygenated, that um, that arteries will pump, while the heart is going to pump the blood through the arteries that's oxygenated to the body so that your body can get oxygen to perform respiration. It's also dependent upon the muscular system. Arteries have specialized tissue in them called them elastic tissue that does not lose its shape when it expands and contracts. They also have tiny little muscles built into their walls that help with the movement of blood. They actually do a special type of muscle contraction called peristalsis, which helps to have the blood kind of get pushed through the vessels, as well as the heart providing that kind of energy source to push the blood through the vessels. So overall, the theme of this unit, or the theme of this lesson, is that even though we have separate body systems, they all kind of interact with each other, then none of them are performing their job in complete isolation. So not, a ton of um, I guess, more of a thematic type of lesson rather than specific information for this one. So just realizing that theme, that while we have multiple body systems, all body systems interact and kind of work together. All right, everybody. So that's Unit 3, Lesson 8. Any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.